Right.
So, on 1979.
I'm going to stick in the same decade
Nothing wrong with that.
for my next choice. So 1979, another totally non-festive song, which was a #1 single. It saw the release of the concept album The Wall by Pink Floyd. Alongside it, one of very few Pink Floyd singles that were released. They've only done 12 singles to date since 1967. This one made #1, Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2. It's the sole #1 and only one of 7 singles that made the actual UK Top 40 chart. At the time, it was school, and following a week of practicing, having spoken to the music teacher, needless to say, the music teacher didn't mention to the headmaster what the lyrics were about until after its release. There was a bit of trouble initially, but once the success was realised, the headmaster was apparently quite grateful. The band heard it with the version with the kids singing, and it became the one we love today. They loved it, and it has to date sold over 4 million copies worldwide, reaching #1 in 14 countries.
Wasn't there a legal wrangle with the school children? Wasn't there a few years ago? I could be wrong on that. I'm not so sure. I don't know what happened with that. But the only other thing that annoys me with that song is that when they play it on the radio, sometimes when they cut the guitar bit and then the DJ goes, Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall. I'm like, this is the best bit. Why are you talking over there? And then they cut the song short. I mean, I know it's a really long, kind of like guitar instrumental, but oh my word, no. You know what? If I'm playing this now, for those listening on the radio, I will play it in full. Don't worry about it. But it annoys me. It's like it's one of the best bits of the song.
It's like Derek and the Dominoes, Layla.
Oh, that annoys me.
They always skip the piano bit off at the end,
which is
you
can't
the
do
second
that on
half of
Layla.
the song.
Why, Layla? You've got to play in full. Exactly. No, I'm with you. You've got an honourable mention, though, haven't you? As well?
I am going to give an honourable mention to the single that made it to #1 in 2009, following an online campaign in response to the annual #1 generated from programmes such as Pop Idol and The X Factor. On original release back in 1992, it had reached number 25. However, this year it beat the X Factor winner by selling 50,000 more copies purely on streaming. We are, of course, talking about Rage Against the Machine. It became the first Christmas #1 which was solely from digital release, and in turn it raised £165,000 for the homeless charity Shelter.
That is amazing. I mean, if I was picking some non-festive Christmas #1s just to give a quick mention to, I would have to mention 1971, Benny Hill earning the fastest moment in the West, which I love playing, and I do say to people, this was a Christmas #1. Obviously Benny Hill, he moved to ITV 2 years before, and he did play this on his Benny Hill show, and it was a massive hit. I'd also probably pick. I'd also probably pick Always on My Mind. I think Pet Shop Boys, was that a Christmas #1?
1987.
1987.
Yeah.
Which, again, I love that song. It's not festive in the slightest, but it's a
definitive version of an Elvis classic.
Yeah, I love it. It's a great tune. So I think those definitely deserve an honourable mention as well.